Welcome to this week's Food News Today for October 24th, 2013. While the U.S. still struggles with the obesity epidemic, one country has soared ahead as the world's fattest nation. Mexico overtook North America this year as the biggest, with 32.8% of inhabitants considered obese. Diabetes and heart disease are the nation's top two causes of death. According to Gloria Lopez Morales, president of the Conservatory of Mexican Gastronomic Culture, the rupture of the system and the traditional Mexican diet is what's causing the rise in obesity. So, in an effort to reverse the cycle, activists are promoting a return to the traditional diet, emphasizing indigenous ingredients like corn, beans, and chilies. However, a real diet makeover would have to also include swapping out soda for water. The Week magazine notes that much of the problem is what Mexicans drink, an average of 46 gallons of soda a year per person. Compare that with just 31 gallons for the average American. From Fitness Builder to Map My Run to Pocket Yoga and Calorie Counter, there is, as they say, an app for everything. But should you be wary of the array of health trackers out there? Who else sees your fitness data? Well, according to a recent article in The Week, health and fitness apps routinely share user data with digital analytics and advertising firms. As example, Map My Run shares their data with 11 outside companies, but no personally identifiable information is sold, just group data. In fact, many apps make money by collaborating with insurance companies to set fitness and health goals for employee health plans. So, what are your thoughts on this? Would you want your information to be part of this data sharing? Should apps be more transparent when it comes to sharing customers' information? Well, go on Facebook, go on Twitter, and let me know. And if you want to minimize the risk of your health information getting out, Ann Carnes of the New York Times says that you should consider the credibility of the health apps that you choose. As example, only use well-known brands with more resources to spend on comprehensive data security. Inspect an app's privacy policy. You may be able to control the options when it comes to information sharing. And finally, remember that unfortunately, there's very little regulation protection for health information shared over consumer apps. The law may not be there to help us, so only use apps and only input your information with the brands that you are 100% comfortable with. Do you love food and film? I do. And the Food Film Festival is perfect for you and me. Right now in New York City from October 23rd to the 27th and from November 21st to 23rd in Chicago, foodies and filmmakers congregate to view the best and most memorable documentaries, features, and short films about food. Guests are even served up food inspired by the films. Films compete in categories such as Best Feature, Best Short, Best Super Short, Best Food Porn, not what you're thinking, Food Filmmaker of the Year, and the Audience Choice Award. Some of this year's best films are 1 Minute Meal, Blessed by Brisket, a snapshot of pastrami, brisket, and corned beef sandwiches that aren't strictly halal or kosher, but are truly 100% New York. One Macaroon at a Time, French pastry chef Patrick Lizet familiarizes Americans with his treats, obviously one macaroon at a time. And Growing Farmers, the story of incubating new farmers on Long Island. The event was created by festival director and Travel Channel host George Motz, the documentary filmmaker behind the award-winning Hamburger America. The Food Film Festival has been around since 2007 and now includes events in Chicago, New York, and Charleston, South Carolina. Check out their website to get the details on screenings near you. And if you can, head over for a night of watching and fabulous food. You'll also be helping out some great causes. The festival benefits important local nonprofit organizations such as the Food Bank for New York City, the Good Food Project, and Grow Food Carolina. That's all for this week's edition of Food News Today. Check out our website, supermarketguru.com. Send us a message on Facebook or Twitter. Let us know your opinion. Food News Today is sponsored by ConAgra Foods, who shares with me the desire to provide the most current, interesting, and unbiased food news. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.